Hello everybody, Glass Half Dead here, and I am actually really excited that Warhammer Community has decided to do another article on Dark Uprising, which is the new Necromunda box set that's coming out. Why am I excited about that as a Kill Team content creator? Partly because I was just excited for it when it was first kind of previewed, but I wasn't in the country, so I couldn't talk about it, which actually bummed me out hugely. But they've done another one. Awesome. The other reason is, there's also some Kill Team news in here, which I'm going to speculate highly on because it literally says like one line and that's it. Let's talk about Necromunda. Bring up the thing. Okay, this is a picture. What looks good here, guys? Well, the terrain. It seems like this Necromunda Dark Uprising box set is going to come with two types of terrain. Partly that is kind of a floor, and partly it's walls. Bear with me. So, floors and walls, why do we care about that? Because we are going to have the opportunity to make some very clear-cut boards if we buy all of this terrain, which will allow us to make our own, quite easily, make our own custom Kill Team arena layouts. And of course, as somebody that's always trying to find out what's best for Kill Team, that sounds great. You know, if we can possibly increase the variety of arena, maybe make some fairer arena maps. I don't know if arena maps are specifically unfair, but it's something to think about. At least it's more variety. This is amazing. Like, this is really good news for us as Kill Team players. I guess it's good for Necromunda players too, but I'm not one, so I can't really speak to that. I might become one after I buy this for $290, because honestly, you put that kind of money down on something, you damn well better be a fan, is all I'm saying. However, let's keep talking about this. So, we could just take this as we can just use the walls and the pipes and create a custom, this is a Kill Team arena board. Or we could just use it as it's shown in this picture here, where we can actually make a I've just thought about the words I'm going to say. Where we could actually make a 3D arena, which is almost kind of not the point of arena. May as well just use a regular open board at that point. But I think for me personally, what I really like about arena are the tight corridors that require you to have good positional awareness and real forethought as to how to position and move. And I would also advocate using the arena line of sight rules in this, so you're counting bases as well. And we could have a really cool custom arena style tight gameplay on a 3D board. It's almost the best of both worlds. When arena was originally announced, a lot of people just outright said, this doesn't interest me. You know, I play Kill Team for the cinematic 3D experience, and arena just completely removes that. Of course, a lot of people, were saying, oh, well, I like arena because there's less terrain. Crap, I'm making the argument for this being the worst of all possible outcomes. But, there's less terrain to carry around. You basically just need boards, a few doors, a pipe or two, and, it's tighter gameplay. Well, GW has managed to find a way to make us have to carry around loads of terrain and have a less tight gameplay experience, because this isn't arena. But obviously we'd play it as arena. We'd play it as I don't see why you wouldn't. And then to take into account 3D, shooting from above stuff, I don't think that'll be difficult to do at all. I'm really hyped for this arena. In fact, the release of this is going to coincide, hopefully, pretty nicely with me going to start, hopefully, maybe streaming some live games, or certainly recording more, so I'm going to get all the terrain painted up before anything else, and start actually getting some games out there for you, and I can show you maybe. How it plays, how you can really vary your game every time. Don't know. It should also be noted, whilst I was out there with Kill Team Academy, who's one of the TOs, who regularly TOs some of the big events, he was currently thinking of ways to kind of custom build boards that had exactly what I said this would bring to Kill Team, of allowing for, narrow corridors, but still be technically 3D. Yeah, and this kind of allows that while still allowing the board to be modular, so you could change it every time, whereas what he was thinking of doing was making static boards and just kind of rejigging the layout to make things more fair. Long story short, I'm super excited for this. I'm probably going to buy one box of Dark Uprising and then separately the terrain, because I don't think I need 2 boxes. But why would I buy one box? Well, it's a fair question. Palantine. Wait, how are they pronounced? I don't want to say it wrong, because I always say it wrong. Palantine or Palatine? I think they're Palatine, but they should be Palantine. I can't remember. These guys have already been released, so they're not new, I believe. They look awesome, though. These are easily, you could proxy these for whatever you want. Any sort of Imperial faction, chuck these guys in. I don't think anyone would complain. I believe they're on 32mm bases in Necromunda. So that means you could proxy them as a Marine if you wanted. They obviously have shields. You could take them as Death Watch easily. We see there's a guy in the background with a gun. That could be a frag cannon. Sniper rifle. Don't take that. Just call it a bolter. There's lots you could do with that team just on its own. So that seems like a good thing to buy, along with the terrain. Oh, one more thing before we go on to the Cultists. This board, I believe that the previous Necromunda box set came with tiles that were either 1x1 or 2x2. This board seems, from the dimensions, to be a rectangle, just like Kill Team. So that's interesting. It could mean that Necromunda, or at least in this format, is going to swap to the 22x30 inch board size, which would make a lot of sense from GW's perspective. I don't know if that really benefits Kill Team at all. It will mean some more boards for us, which is cool. But I don't know. I don't know. And it may not be 22x30, but just looking at it, it looks like a rectangle. I'd be surprised if they deviated from their current, Kill Team and Warcry scheme of 22x30. Let's keep going. Then we have Chaos Cultists. Okay. These guys look awesome. These guys look pretty damn cool. I like them. For those of you that have never seen Necromunda, though, I will give a minor warning. Just tiny warning. The scale of Necromunda is ever so slightly larger than 40k. Like, all of the models are a little bit closer to true scale. They're just a little bit taller. Hardly noticeable. Not a big deal. It's kind of like the same way that one of the cultists from Blackstone Fortress is at a different scale to an Imperial Guardsman. The scale is different because GW is advancing their miniatures, and yeah. Anyway. So what can you... this is just another great team that you could proxy stuff for. Now, they do seem to be on different base sizes. Seems like we've got some 32s and some 25s. And some 28s. If we look down here, the bottom right-hand corner, this guy, that's a 32, easy. This guy, 100% a 25. This base, I'd say, is in between the two. It could be a perspective thing, don't know, but that looks like a midway base, so it looks like a 28. Which is interesting. Now, we already know that they have moved Incubi and Howling Banshees to 28s in regular 40k. So, does this mean something? I don't know. I'm not really going to speculate. Are they going to move everything to 28s? Probably. But for the meantime, the fact they still have a 25 and a 28 and a 32 means fuck you and your bases. Cool. Anyway, they look awesome. Sorry, I didn't even look at the weapons. You can run these as cultists. If you want to get funky, you can make them poxwalkers. Pretty much anything you want. And they do just look kind of cool. I'm going to be honest with you. But let's keep going. Because there's one more thing we need to discuss. Oh, hold on. Floor tile set. Plastic terrain. Sector Mechanicus kits. Oh. You know what? I'm going to come back. Doesn't matter. Does not matter. Because, and I'm just going to say this, if they are giving us plastic terrain boards, going to look cool, going to be really hard to transport. I think if you're creating a board to sit in a game room or at your local game store, great. Here, probably not. Probably not for casual play. Because something I really value about the kill team boards, and this goes to the extent of I don't use some kill team boards, but the fact they fold into 8 means I can just take them anywhere. They go in my backpack perfectly. I could take them to my local game store. It's great. However, even a 1x1 tile, that's a bit too big, and it's going to be plastic and might snap. Don't know. We will see though. We will see. But let's get to the actual kill team thing. Past all the Hobbit. Past all of that. Here we go. In the next White Dwarf, there are new rules for using Inquisition. Well, I better hurry this up. Dinner's ready. There are new rules in this next White Dwarf. This month, there are new rules for using the Inquisition in Warhammer 40k. We don't care about that. Ambulls in kill team. Ambulls in kill team. Now, the real question here is what... Oh, I'm excited. Obviously, it's a new unit for kill team. I suspect an Ambull is going to be somewhere a little bit cheaper, less powerful than a Terminator, but very killy. Don't know. And who's going to get access to it? Imperium. It's probably just going to have the Imperium keyword. I would assume... who are the guys? Who are the boys? Astra Militarum. Definitely. Admech. Probably. Oh, Astra Militarum. They don't need more options. Christ. Ugh. It's going to be a bit strange if, for example, Adeptus Astartes get to use Ambulls. I don't really know why the Space Marines would do that. Like, fluff-wise. The real question is, are they going to make them, like, genuinely fit in and into competitive play, and they're going to become a staple on the tabletop? I hope they do. You know, I do hope they make them a balanced unit. That'd be awesome. Or are they going to be a bit weird? And like, oh, these are open play only, and we can all just throw our White Dwarf into the fire. Anyway, Glass Half Dead, super excited for Necromunda, new terrain, streaming on that new terrain. I'm hoping I can get some kind of back and forth going. You know, we can like theory craft live how to build a competitive arena type 3D board. That sounds really good fun. Anyway, Glass Half Dead. Hoping you've had a good day. Hope you continue to have a good day. Goodbye.